I think I got it. I think I got it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode with my palace and Feisty Pants.
Little Han Solo there. What's up, everybody? I have been tearing apart the Star Wars trailer, and now that Game of Thrones is finally over, can we start talking about Star Wars? Jesus Christ. Where's the Tylenol? All I got is Motrin. So I've been tearing apart the Star Wars trailer. It's pretty great. Number one, we're going to get right to it because I got a lot to talk about. I got to show you Rey's flip, right? Onto Kylo Ren's big new TIE fighter. That's very reminiscent of a TIE Interceptor if you've seen Return of the Jedi. It was in Return of the Jedi, right? Alright, so what do we got next? Oh, as I drop the phone. Okay, so we're wondering what the heck is going on in this new movie, right? Back to Rey's flip onto the ship. I got a serious glare over here. I don't know what the heck's going on. It's on a desert-looking planet, and we're like, all right, well, is that Crate? Is it where the heck did they come from? Jakku? Whatever. It could be anywhere in the Star Wars universe. I kind of have a feeling I'm going to get to it in a little bit later, right? So then there's this other scene where the X-Wing fighter flies into the night into this village, city-looking thing, right? Okay. All right. Then you see Kylo Ren wrecking this guy in the woods. He's probably a rebel supporter because there's a stormtrooper in the background shooting his weapon. And then you see Kylo Ren fixing his helmet with maybe like the edge of his lightsaber, at low power or something. I know, there's a glare. I apologize. Okay. And then, hey, it's Finn and Poe in the background, right? Okay. And they're on that desert-looking planet. And, BB-8's in the gang, and he's got a friend, new droid guy. And it's always great to see the Millennium Falcon in hyperspace. Like, yeah! I want to go that fast! And Lando is loving it. Billy D. Williams looking fine. All right, and then things start to get serious. And you see the heroes on this speeder of sorts, kind of like the skiff, the desert skiff in Jabba's palace. There were the two floating ones around the giant sail barge. It's like a speeder that carries like a lot of people. And you see 3PO and Finn and Poe and Rose off to the side is who that is. And in the scene, you see a second one where, it's a second one following, and then the stormtrooper speeders are coming at you. So that's probably Rey on her speeder, and she met up with them. Probably from the same planet as the original scene where she flips onto his TIE Interceptor. And then we got some pair of hands, looking at the metal, and I'm like, that looks really familiar. Well, this is why. It's the medal that Luke and Han received for blowing up the Death Star. So I'm like, Death Star, right? So it's probably, and then, Rey is hugging Leia in the very next scene after the medallion, and they're crying. So they're probably reminiscing over Han, and that was Han's medallion from blowing up the Death Star, right? And then you see the heroes coming down the grassy hill, and, Poe's got his arm up because in that other scene where they were on the skiff, it was getting shot at, and you saw it going down. So he probably banged up his arm, and, he's got something wrapped around it. 3PO's in the background, Rey here, and Finn is off to the side, very briefly. And they're looking at this. Now, what the hell is that across the water, you ask, right? I show Feisty Pants. He's like, Daddy, that's the Death Star. Bam! It's the Death Star. What is this grassy planet that they're looking on? It's the forest moon of Endor. And why are they going there? Because Palpatine is still alive. When he fell down the shaft, the power shaft, he's alive. He's in the wreckage of the Death Star from Return of the Jedi that descended down to the forest moon of Endor. And they're going to get him. And that's actually all the screenshots that I have. How about that? Hold on. Hold on, God damn it. Star Wars. the rise of Skywalker. Now, why are they seeking out the Emperor? Because he's still alive, because he called out to Rey. Rey is like, oh, what's going on in my head? Rey, I said it from the beginning. I said Rey is either a Skywalker or she's a clone of Anakin. You could also interpret a clone of Anakin as the Emperor trying again to, hump the Force and create a life form out of the Force, like the second reincarnation of the Chosen One. Only it's Rey. That's why she can't remember her powers. Her parents. I'm sorry, and she didn't know that she had the Force because she wasn't raised to know that she had the Force by anyone. She was left by traitors on the junk planet Jakku, and maybe that jives. Maybe that's how they're going to do it. But I am convinced that the Emperor is alive. You heard him laugh in the final scene. Ha 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 ha, right? That's Palpatine. Anybody knows that. She's I'm telling you, she's the second coming of the Force. What's the heck is that word? The manifestation of the Force, and it's a life form. Whatever Palpatine did to create Anakin, when they're sitting watching the things go through the bubbles, and they're like, "I created you, you dumb idiot. Why don't you act a little better?" That is it. And what goes on from there, who the heck knows? And there you go. And what do I ask in return? I just want a job. I want to come work for Star Wars. I want to write, because I figured it out already. If I'm remotely close when this comes out in December, I'm going to be like, I told you so. Mic drop. Seacrest out.